Good morning. Happy Friday. Hope everybody had a great week and is looking forward to a greater weekend. So, let there be wisdom, let there be light. Let me be challenged to open my sight. Let no harm ever be done, that all the realms may heal in the sun. Show us our highest good, and for our highest good be done. Blessed be, so it be. Thank you, Spirit. So, first card of the day is Stand Your Ground. There is something you want to fight for, yet you're you're choosing to hide instead. Create a boundary and speak up for what you believe in. Boundaries are the hardest things not to set, but to actually enforce. So, this is telling you set your boundary so that you can move forward. And that way you can speak your voice. It's not bad to speak your voice and stand your ground. So, remember that. But in the same process, we should listen. After we've stood our ground, after we've spoke our truth, then we need to be silent and listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's going to tell you when. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. So, boy, with standing our ground and listening to our inner self, the wisdom will just come. And isn't that wonderful how that works? How we just know what we need when we need it. It just is there. You don't have to force what you need because it's always going to just follow and come through. It is so amazing. All the times I've tried to force something and it never happened. When I just stopped and set my boundaries and stood my ground and listened, the wisdom and the knowledge I needed just happened. So, do it with a courageous heart. It takes courage to follow your heart, especially when the path is unknown. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. And our heart really does know the way. Every question we've ever had, when we let logic come in, that question gets all messed up. If you listen from your inner voice and from your heart, the answer just comes in divine timing. So, everything you do by setting your boundaries and by listening to your inner voice to find your wisdom, listen with a courageous heart. Because once you do the first three, it's time to have some solitude, to stay off by yourself, maybe even. Spending time alone is often what we need to hear the whispers of our soul. Get to know all aspects of yourself so you can stand on your own in any situation. Isn't that just crazy how that was your last card? Because our first card was stand your ground, but it still makes sense because even if you're setting that boundary and you say, I'm going for it this time, when you don't, this is reminding you to go off by yourself and listen, which was the first two cards, and remember with that courageous heart. But by going off by yourself, you really have time to listen and focus. And guess what? When you do, like I said, the answers are just going to come. We need, and this is the best time of the year to be off by yourself. When the snow is flying and stuff, yes, you have to go out. Everybody does. You have to go to work. You have to go get the mail. If you don't have delivery, you have to go get groceries. You have lots of things that you have to do. But when all those things are done, your chores and everything else for the day, and you have no place else to go, take 10-15 minutes. Find a quiet place and do self reflection. It is the best time of the year for that. So, our cards today are stand your ground, set your boundaries, listen to your inner voice, and the wisdom will come. Do it with a courageous heart because that's the only way to do it. Have the courage to stand up. And last but not least, solitude. Find a quiet place and everything will just fall into place. Please go in love and light. Have a wonderful Friday, and I will see you again on Sunday. Thank you for listening.